Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Advanced Wars by Web replay. It's on the south side as the Pink Cosmos Sonya. We got Jonrarara, I think. It's on the north side as the Yellow Comet Drake. We got etoustar. Well, still butchered that name well enough. This is a Fog War map. It's been benching. There's a couple of black boats in the field. Both players start with a captured column tower as well. This is a lab map. Got two bases, or three bases in center, two are captured, and of course got infantry in the back line of the mountain to allow us to spot one of those bases. However, Sonya gets +1 additional vision for Fog War. She's actually not that great at Fog of War specialist, because her reduced luck damage is horrible. But that +1 vision range makes it so she can just sit on, say, this mountain here, and should be able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she gets +1 vision range, so it should be able to reach out even farther. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she should be able to sit on this mountain here, or this mountain here, and see all three bases at once. So she does actually have some slight inherent advantage on this map. By the way, let's go ahead and get started. First, the early capturing game. You can see here, Sonya just sits on this top of the mountain, able to see all three bases at once, so don't need to move around. And I think if she sits on this mountain here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, she does not have vision of the airport. Ironically, this may be one of Sonya's better maps. So far, both players just built just infantry. It is 3 base, so you have to spend a lot of extra money on infantry. You do have an early T-copter, or a T-copter not being pulled out by Sonya. And Drake has now pulled out a tank. His only his air units have reduced 30 firepower. For 3 bases, it shouldn't be a too big an issue to skip the airport. You have now recon deployed up by Sonya. But Drake Battlecopter is still not uncommon, even though that's not super great. Now got a tank here. And now got a Sonya tank and a recon. Tank, recon, and infantry. So I'm gonna capture this airport here, which is spotted by this black boat here. Got a handful of infantry units there. Tank and recon here, plus now Sonya Battlecopter. Of course, there is a Sonya question mark, so you won't necessarily see her health. You can see there, strike was made. If you look, can't see it because I have that it off the side of the screen. So you have to remember how much damage you're doing, which actually going to make the spectating a little bit more difficult. Excuse me. Tank infantry. Does get a good strike there. Doesn't finish off the infantry unit, but definitely severely interrupted it. The interface volume. There we go, that seems a little bit better. Coming now, there we go. It's a good strike over there. This capturing infantry units down to 2 health. That's a good strike over there. Tank pushing over the left side. We got a battlecopter in this region as well. good number of Sonya tanks over here. We've got 2 Drake tanks, Drake Battlecopter, and this Drake tank here. And does get trapped on that tank there, and will allow her to get a first strike on that tank, which is very nice. Wait, is he not capturing this property? That had been a misclick there. That property is captured, and this is global, not live league, so not sure what went on there. I don't see any reason why not to start capturing up that city there. If you get a flip, that'd be great. Unless somehow Sonya's day-to-day also hides away how much capture progress is left. I don't think so. It's the case. Does go and boost the infantry unit with a land black boat. I'm pretty sure land ships do get bonused from the various terrain bonuses, such as urban terrain, the plains terrain, and the road terrain benefits. Nope, looks like the capture progress was made on that city. I think this good strike from onto the tank, and rolled a little bit higher luck, I believe. Does get a lot of good strikes over here. Trying to flip that property now, or just capture it. It's right now a despicable neutral property. Battlecopter down south, so Drake has full vision of this battlecopter. Got anti-air over here. And we've got another battlecopter in vision of this recon as well. Does get a good strike there. Takes out that infantry unit there. As well as that one. And we'll probably gun it down. Wait. This infantry unit should be pretty low. That may have been a miscalculation. I think the question mark health is threw him off a little bit there, because I'm pretty sure this thing's like down to 2 health right now. Let's get some good strikes there. Anti-air tank. It is one down to 1 health there, so this 5 health unit could have finished off. Lots of good strikes there. It takes a couple shots at that black bow there, and we almost have a counter break available. Counter break allows her defensive strikes have first strike, meaning she will go first on defense, which is very nice. It's actually a pretty good power. Additionally, she does also inherently plus 50% more firepower to her counterattack spell, so not only her first strikes will go first, they will also have a significant amount of firepower, so you can be a bit more aggressive in a charge. Drake Tsunami is almost available right now, or does have Tsunami available. Typhoon is almost available. Counter Break is almost available as well. Tank infantry. Of course, Sonya does have full vision here. This is, I actually piece map for Sonya. Sort of interesting. Of all the maps, is this one. And there's Counter Break. And the music difference, yeah, that's one reason why I don't like this music player. It's reliable, but it's not as good. So now the very loud super powered soundtrack is going. Huh, didn't finish off that infantry unit here. It's mostly at 1%. Tank, battlecopter forward, recon, infantry. Drake has right now 107 on the field. Sonya has 124. And effectively, Sonya, remember, has first strikes. So he has to be very careful. can see there that battlecopter got 1 point of damage off. That was actually a bad idea. I'm pretty sure it's a full health tank, and that this tank is probably at 7 health right now. I have no idea what health everything is now. Now we've got the superpower. He may have done that to get his superpower going, doing 2 points of global damage to everything. Tank, tank, tank. It was at 7 health before the effect, so it was 4 health versus 4 health, but thanks to counter break, she struck first doing some good damage there. Sonya, Sonya's not a bad CO, other than the fact that her minus 9% luck damage when it comes to her day-to-day is the biggest problem with her. Everything else is probably pretty good CO. Of course, with the rain, Sonya does not have full vision of this region, so she only sees the one tank. The rain was actually useful there. Making pretty good advance there. Drake starts turn 119, so it ends turn 108. So it looks like Drake has a pretty nice advantage there. Let's easily get another counter break and let's get another tsunami. This map is pretty large, so there is an argument to make for typhoons, or not typhoons, tsunamis as opposed to typhoons. I always get his power and superpower mixed up. Teacup now blowing the field, tanks pushing their way forward, gets a good strike there, takes out that tank. Tank, infantry. That tank probably has 1% health. It's a decent strike there. The problem is, well, thanks to Tsunami, he does not know what health all these units have. Do they have 8 or 10? The question mark health is now a bit of a problem. He can't say for... He has to assume everything's at 10 health, but it would be a nice boon if it's at 8 health. Oh, there's a tsunami, so he has popped the tsunami. Counter break is available. We're probably going to see a counter break this turn. Now she has basically map hacks. Pulls back those wounded tanks, push forward healthy tanks. She can be a very aggressive. Counter break can somewhat be a double turn. Tank, infantry, and of course a battlecopter. Sonya ends the turn with 87,000 field. Drake has 116. It's the tsunamis and the typhoons that's really whittling her down. Gotta be a bit careful in pushing forward. Yep, yeah, the counterattack damage is being quite significant. Got tank, artillery. This tank's down to 1 health. Get some good hits there. Another battlecopter pull on the field. Tank, infantry. Picks out that recon. Gets resupplied by a black boat. Very nice. Speaking of black boats, this black boat's 9 fuel remaining, 9 fuel remaining. These black boats actually about ready to sink on the land. Good strikes over here. Takes out the black boat there. Getting some pretty good strikes there. Takes out that one unit there. Battle cover push way forward. Finish off that tank there. Sonya still has a pretty good force over here, but she is losing the right side quite a bit. I just need to spawn around the tanks to help double tank to go over here. That was that one. And looks like I got triple infantry into battlecopter. Even throwing some rounds into the transport cop is probably down to 4 health. But Drake has quite a bit of tanks over here. It's starting to swing very much in his favor over this region. You got this... Oh, and another tsunami there, just trying to whittle down his opponent. He's striking while the iron's hot. It's also possible another counter break next turn. And now these black bolts down 3 fuel. And a good number of these tanks are quite wounded, while he has a good number of healthy tanks on the region. And Sonya does go ahead and resign. This is Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.